My parents found my hidden phone. You had a hidden phone? How the hell what happened to it? Where was it hidden? The hell did they do? Smashed it in a bag of breadcrumbs? Why are there hairs? It's grass. Okay, that just creates more questions for all of us. Do you boys like my hole? Oh, I see how we're starting off. That's thank you. Yes, it's great. I really do. I like it. Thank you. God damn it. The irresistible urge to dig a massive hole for no reason is the only thing that unites us all. Wait. All or just all the boys? Because I feel like the girls think we're stupid when we do this. They're right, but still. Dig deeper, brother. Deeper? How deep do you want them to go? Why are there so many sex offenders in my area, hell? Oh my god. You might need to move. You might just need to leave right now. Don't even take anything. Just go. How 9-year-olds dress in 2023? How I dressed when I was 9? Well, the kid over on the left looks like he's got rich parents. The kid over on the right is wearing an Old Navy shirt, so I would imagine you're in different brackets. We got Richie Rich over here with a high-quality bomber jacket and brand new kicks. You don't even have shoes, and I don't know, man. I don't know. I walked in on my parents. Oh no. I walked in on my parents, 50 and 60, while they were doing the nasty. Oh my lord, you guys, I'm here typing this as I'm scared to even step outside my room right now. But last night I slept in and I told my mom to wake me up at 8 or 10. And when she didn't, 8 or 10 or 8:10? Doesn't matter, who cares? And when she didn't, I went to my parents' room half asleep wondering why she didn't, and it was late, because we had decided to go somewhere that day, and oh my lord, the sight was horrific. I opened the door and just awkwardly closed it back, asking why they didn't wake me up, and I went into my room again to fall asleep. I'm up now because I can't go out and look my parents in the eye. Please help. I know this is natural, and I should have knocked, but it's very uncomfy seeing my parents like this. Plus, I've never really seen them get romantic with each other, but straight up this. Well, this seems like the most common, awkward, weird story that everybody seems to have at one point or another in their lives. But I don't know, man. It seems pretty generic. I think you're going to be okay. There comes a point in life where you're forced to acknowledge the fact that your parents didn't become celibate monks once they had you. Which mentally ill are you? The my life is falling apart, overwhelmed by everything, really needs a hug. The my life is falling apart, no more motivation to do anything, can't/doesn't want to get diagnosed. The my life is falling apart, LMAO. Humor is their only coping mechanism, bottles up all their feelings. I've always been type 3. Maybe a mix of all three, but mostly type 3 in this case. Siblings are a pain in the ass. Hi, why are you texting me? Are you at 7-Eleven? Yeah, buy me something. Will you pay? I like that. Tiny me. Will you pay? That's an excellent question that I ask everybody now. Speaking of paying, have you guys gone over to EmKayshop.com to check out our new merch? Make sure that if you do snag anything to use my code BOOBIN at checkout so you can get free shipping. Nope, then why should I buy you? I'm your little sister. So? I'm telling mom if you don't. Telling her what? That you snuck out to go to 7-Eleven. Well, they got you there, dude. It's unfortunate. Also, I love siblings that are this weird to each other. Literally just, hi, why are you texting me? Jesus Christ, maybe chill the hell out. Maybe the vitriol in your initial response is why they're now being a jerk. Fine, what do you want? Mentos. They do not sell toes at 7-Eleven. Last I checked anyway. Well, I guess that's that. I don't want to start a discussion. I only want an answer. An honest answer. Do you still love me? No, probably not. Okay. She said probably. Try again in 5 minutes. Yeah, I do appreciate the honesty, though. You asked for honesty, and they gave you honesty. Maybe a little half-assed honesty, but that answer is all you need. Screw zodiac signs. What's your favorite ice cream flavor? All right, let's see. We've got vanilla chocolate strawberry, chocolate chip, mint chocolate chip, cookies and cream, Rocky Road, coffee, pistachio, caramel. Honestly, let's see here. As a kid, I always loved rainbow sherbet, but I don't really feel like that's my favorite anymore. Dude, I am so basic boring. Give me vanilla so that I can put a bunch of crap in it, I don't feel like a lot of the other flavors are going to mix well with whatever I want, but vanilla being that baseline, it really gives me a lot more option. What's the worst reason you've had to go to the hospital for? I'll start. I screwed up my face while attempting to impress a girl at the swimming pool by slamming my head into the side of the pool whilst trying to do a flip. Had to get surgery to remove the pieces of tooth that were lodged in my jaw. I suffered a testicular torsion that, by many regards, is one of the worst pains a male can experience. Basically, the blood flow to one of my testicles was cut off because the blood vessels in my balls twisted together. I study medicine, so I knew what was happening and got surgery before I lost a ball. Oh, testicular torsion, man. That's my favorite band. A monkey bit me. How the hell did that happen? I had to get hand treated for third-degree burns because I fell into a fire pit. Oh, these seem kind of normalish. I don't know, really. Possibly that time I screwed up by getting born. Oh, yeah. I was born in a hospital too. Real weird. I really regret making a kid cry. You did what? This took place in my school bus, by the way. So I was being dropped off, and in my bus, this really annoying kid was roasting people. I was praying he wouldn't bother me, but surprise, he didn't. He started going off on, wait, what? I was praying he wouldn't bother me, but surprise, he didn't? He started going off on how, okay, making comments about my clothing style and my shoes. I told him to go screw himself, but he just kept going. I decided to just ignore him and look at my phone. But suddenly, out of nowhere, he started insulting my mother. You see, my mom is the sweetest, most kindest person I know, so what he said really hurt me. My, and a lot of other people on the bus, gave him the, what the hell is wrong with you? Keep in mind, this wasn't a yo mama joke. This was flat out insulting my mom. Does he even know your mom or anything about her? I looked back at my phone, angry that he said the shit he was saying. Finally, I reached a boiling point and asked him, oh yeah? Well, guess what my mom has that yours doesn't? He responded, yeah, what? And I said, a husband. He then just started bawling his eyes out, and I felt horrible because his dad died when he was like 8 or 9. Please tell me what to do. Look, man, if they're getting real weird and personal and annoying and they're treating everybody like shit and they won't stop no matter what anybody does, you know, violence is not the answer. But how else are you gonna get him to shut the hell up? Don't throw stones when your house is made of glass. You didn't go too far. He asked for it. I can't remember the quote, not my first language. I unfortunately kinda agree. There is a threshold where I'm sorry. No holds, dude. Coming for you. Holy shit, I am so ashamed right now. So I just found out that taking long showers is a popular cover-up for masturbation. I have autism, and I take extremely long showers as the sensory effect of a hot bath is stress melting for me. My mom probably thinks I'm in there furiously jerking off for 3 hours, and I'm very embarrassed. What do I do? Well, I'd be willing to bet that the thought hasn't crossed her mind. Yeah, more than likely. And if your showers are seriously 3 hours long, you need to switch to a bath and not a shower. I know that you said that a bath helps, the effect of a hot bath is stress melting for you, but I would hope that you're not taking 3-hour goddamn showers. Because that's a bit different, dude. Boys need to be cuddled more. Put his head in your lap or on your chest. Stroke his hair, scratch his back lightly with your nails, rub his shoulders, kiss him on top of his head. Anytime, not just when he's falling asleep or trying to fall asleep. Or feeling down, that's what that says, I just made up words. When I did this to my boyfriend for the first time, he almost started crying because no one had ever done something similar to him before. And I think that's awfully sad. Men only want one thing, and it's freaking cute. Well, yeah, I mean, think about how we grew up. If we cry, we're p***s and gay. So we're not allowed to love intimacy in any way, shape, or form. I said that word really weird, but I'm not gonna redo it because it doesn't matter. I saw my 11-year-old cousin's browser history. Oh, good. I see he's watching adult content there, and I think he is so much addicted to it because he just keeps watching videos of women only even on YouTube. What do you think about this? And what would you do if you were in my... How old are you? Dude, how old are you? Because you don't talk like you're a teenager. You don't even talk like you're a 13-year-old. You talk like you're 8. I would tell him that if he watches too much of it at a time, his will fall off and he'll become a girl. Okay? 11-year-olds are actually some of the most unhinged mofos to ever exist. You're not normal at that age. I don't think anyone's normal at all throughout their entire childhood, but you can find normalcy a little later in your life. There's a person standing by a big red button that will make all human life disappear, including your own. You have 1 minute to convince them not to. What do you say? If you press that button, you won't outlive Nikocado Avocado, okay? Do it! Reverse psychology. I'd hug him. If he still tried to push the button, I'll hug him very tight and break his back. I don't think anybody that I know, that exists on Earth, that is strong enough to snap someone's back with a hug. Who are you? What's the weirdest thing you've been called gay for? As a lesbian, being called gay doesn't affect me. And since being called gay is apparently an insult, what's the weirdest thing you've been called gay for? My friend got called gay once for going to the library. Yeah, I love it. It's great. My guy friend got called gay for bringing lunch to school. I got called gay because the beginning of my name is the beginning of the Japanese word for gay. If you're wondering what the word is, it's yaoi. Correct me if I'm wrong. Oh, I thought that was like, never mind. Got called homosexual for wearing a beanie once. Multiple times I've been called gay for doing my homework by a boy in my class that also did the homework. I was so confused. Congrats to him on coming out, though. Yeah, that's very strange. Apparently, guys are gay for doing literally anything these days. I mean, there's that one psychotic woman who said that if you cry at your wedding, you're gay. If you're getting married to you're gay, I guess. I don't know. My crush sent me this, and I don't know how to feel about it. Some male best friend are like home. Tag them, okay? I mean, in this particular case, you can say, hey, I've had a crush on you. Do you think there's anything there? Either the answer is yes or it's no. If it's no, okay, cool. You still got a friend. If it's yes, okay, cool. You might be able to move yourself forward. The girl I love asked out a guy right in front of my face. What? Okay. Back in March, I met a girl. She treated me well, and over the next few weeks, I started to have romantic feelings for her. This only reinforced by the fact that she sent chest pics to me. What? It wasn't too long after that she figured out I had feelings for her. After the following months, we grew closer, and she was my date to prom. Come summer, I went to her place a lot, so much I more or less lived with her. And we went on a few more dates, going to the mall, sharing food, having dinner at her grandparents' place. Then she invited me to join her softball team. I'm not sure what it was about softball, but she treated me like human garbage there, yelling and raising her voice at me if I dared to get close to her or ask if she was okay after hurting herself. And to top it all off, despite the fact she knew I had romantic feelings for her, she decided that even though she had this guy's number, to ask him out right in front of me. Looking back on our relationship, she had always been quite abusive towards me. Honestly, I'm not upset at what she did anymore. Angry, yes, but I'm not upset, I'm just angry. But I'm more scared that if she abused a person that she called family and shared her darkest secrets with, then what's she doing to this guy? I'm more scared for him than anything. Well, it sounds like you should be. It's a bit concerning. I'm glad I read all of this before coming to the conclusion of, well, who cares? Just off of your title, this makes a lot more sense. Feels like this is no longer your problem and you dodged a massive softball-sized bullet, my friend. I'm done with this shit. Oh boy, what happened now? Is 26 too old to chat with you? I'm nocturnal as well. If you're 26, get the hell off r/teenagers. Yeah, you're not supposed to be there. Explicitly. What's the name of the sub? That is self-explanatory, my guy. Bro took the most weird picture ever. I can't even reverse search that shit. Edit image stolen. Real user is a bodybuilder. Oh, so even stranger then. That's cool. I made a girl feel uncomfortable and I feel sick to my stomach about it. Oh no, what did you do? There's this girl, 16, who added me, 16, on Snap, and we go to the same school, so I added her back and we really hit it off and kept talking and talking. We made plans to hang out for as soon as I got back in town, and we decided to hit the gym at like 12:30 at night, and for context, it was her idea. She's the one who brought up hanging out at the gym and said we should go at that time. Anyways, I go to pick her up and she's super quiet and couldn't hold any conversation and was on her phone the whole time, in the car and at the gym. I didn't understand, but I finally figured she was probably uncomfortable, so I lied and told her I had to be back by 1:30. It was actually fine till 2, and it was about 1. Her house was maybe 20 minutes away and mine another 5, so I'd have 5 minutes to spare. I genuinely feel so sick to my stomach and can't explain how bad I feel. I don't understand what I did to creep her out. I feel like an awful human. Did I do the right thing by cutting it short, or was I missing a hint somewhere? I don't know. Realistically, she was either really nervous or having a crappy day. It happens to everyone. I wouldn't let it discourage you, and keep talking. Maybe bring up why she was so quiet on the date at some point. If she's still really shy, you need to ask yourself if you still want to talk to her. Not you or the girl are to blame. Some things just aren't meant to be. That is true. Sometimes there's nothing to look into. Smartest teenage girl. Oh no. Hate to break it to you, but your 41-year-old BF ain't your BF. He's just grooming you. It's best that you walk away from that relationship. No, thanks for your input though. Okay. My little cousin is weird as hell. Well, are they your cousin if they're not weird as hell? I mean, really? Come on. I'll keep it short, but today I was hanging out with my little cousin. He's going into 8th grade. We were just chilling and we started talking about his girlfriend, and then he asked me, do you have one? I said no, but I had dinner with a girl last night, which was true. We got some pizza, watched a movie on the couch, and the first question the dude asked was, did she have big Dude, I just died. Edit. Just went bridge jumping with her, and we're having a great time. Mom calls me to tell me my cousin's biking over, and I see his smug-ass face. We do a few more jumps, and he joins in. On one of our last jumps, I was already in the water, and my cousin was getting out. When she jumped, her top came undone, and she hurried to fix it. I'm not shitting you when I say he has never smiled so happily in his life. God, I'm scared for when he grows up. For sure, he's gonna be on a watch list. My girlfriend thinks sperm cramps are real, and I don't know how to confess. I feel guilty. Wait, what? My girlfriend sent me a vid in which they compared sperm cramps with period cramps. My girlfriend seriously thinks they're real. I've told her 3 times as a joke I'm getting them, and she instantly calls me and asks to take care of myself today, or asks me to take care of myself today, excuse me. She sang me a song because I told her, what? She sang you a song? I accept I do it for her care and affection. I feel so guilty. I basically feel I gaslighted her, if that's the correct term. How do I even tell her I'm lying? Update. Told her the truth. She said men are the worst, and she wished I was female so we could have lived happily? Damn, what the hell did I just read? Some smoke detectors contain trace amounts of radiation. You can call companies that sell them for free smoke detectors as a science fair project and rub them around your scrotum. Do it for a bit and you won't have to lie anymore. Sounds good. My stepmom just gave me this. Oh boy, here we go. A giant laundry list of garbage. I did not approve of anyone staying over, but your dad wanted you to come over. So I told your dad there are strict rules. I'm not going to be nice and not going to give a second or third chance. The moment I see something wrong, you're out of here. I'm not your mom or stepmom that is going to let you do things that... Okay, you weirdo. I'm not asking you to do any chores, but respect the rules I have given to you. Okay. I don't like people who don't respect other people's rules when they're staying over. Didn't ask. I don't like people who talk back. Okay. I don't want to see an ugly attitude and a frown face. Go yourself. I don't want to see or hear a crybaby when you're a grown adult. Better start acting like an adult. I don't want to hear loud voices when you're talking on your phone or watching TV. There will be no playing games on your computer. The computer is for homework use only and will be turned off after the homework is completed. Go yourself. Cell phones to be put away by 8:30 and bedtime is 9. I do not allow kids under 18 to cook. I don't want to be responsible for accidents or injury to clean up your mess. I don't want to... You know what? I'm just going to stop you there. You sound like an overbearing psychopath who needs serious f***ing therapy. There's nothing wrong with setting boundaries and having rules with stepkids or anyone really at all. But you sound like a freaking jackass, just straight up all across the board. I drew this in art class today and my brother said it looks like a vagina. Does it? No. I don't know what vaginas your brother apparently has been seeing, but no, not really, dude. I think your brother might have inadvertently screwed a squid or something prior to this interaction. If you squint very hard, kinda, but no. My family's mad at me because they couldn't decode my diary. So basically, I used to keep a diary, and every time my family ended up finding them and reading them. Okay, interesting. So this time I decided to write a completely fake diary in the Wingdings font. None of it actually made sense though, it was just BS. At the end I wrote, I hope you're happy you wasted your time. Well, they found it and my sister tried to decode it, which took some time. And they're mad at me that it was fake and won't speak to me? Like, you broke my privacy. So does anyone know how to go about this and what to tell them? I think you should tell them to grow the f*** up and stop being psychos. Your family's toxic as hell. If I were you, I'd buy Minecraft and just use one of those diaries and hide it in the world in creative. Dude, this is good. I already have Minecraft, so might as well. That's a good point. They're never gonna find it in a world that big. Do you think I'd have a chance if I go and try to get a girlfriend? I'm 16. Yeah, why not? What are you trying to get at here? If this guy doesn't have a chance, we're all done for, dude. Help, I shat my pants in school! I shat my pants and I waited for 30 minutes because I was too embarrassed to move. Everyone figured it out. What do I do now? What should I do about tomorrow? Should I not go? Look, it's just gonna become a legendary story. Just keep in your pants till it starts a trend and everyone does it. Shouldn't take too long, honestly. You've been demoted to diapers now. Well, unshit them. The day I found out what true friend means? Oh, enlighten me on what that means. Last September, I met a girl, Emily, at dance lessons. We started talking and going to different parties. In January this year, I told her I had some feelings for her. Her response was simply that she didn't feel the same way and that she was sorry. I didn't address it in any way because I really didn't expect much from it. Recently, we were at a party, but this time we had more friends with us. But the most important role here was played by my best friend, who I will call James. I introduced James to Emily, and the whole night was relatively chill. Moments before leaving, he asked me if Emily was the girl I had a crush on. I told him yes. At that point, I began to realize that Emily had started flirting with James, but he was rejecting her. We leave and get into a cab. Me in front and Emily and James in the back. The whole car ride, around 30 minutes, I listened to Emily telling James to go to her house, but he kept rejecting her. She even tried to kiss him, but he cut her off. James and I texted the whole ride, and he told me he couldn't do that to me. Oh yeah, that's your boy right there. He ain't never gonna mess with you, dude. You gotta keep him around. Delete to country from Earth. Okay, I'd personally delete redacted and redacted. Oh, they're already gone. I wouldn't want to delete any countries, just the governments. I love how there's just a random little sarcasm to specify that no one actually wants to destroy countries. Earth and Mars. Yeah, Mars has always been my least favorite country personally. I hate them, and I'm glad they're gone.